Michael B. Jordan is swiftly rocketing to international recognition. In his nearly decade as a top-tier leading man, he managed to cover a wide range of genres, from dramas to action films to comedies. His career took him to the big screen after a succession of notable supporting appearances on famous shows. Let's dive into the list of our favorite roles played by Michael B. Jordan. Spoilers ahead. Starting off the list at number 8, Steve Montgomery in the movie Chronicle. Chronicle is a one-of-a-kind superhero horror film about 3 Seattle kids who unexpectedly obtain abilities. Michael B. Jordan plays Steve Montgomery, Alex Russell plays Matt Garrity, and Dane DeHaan portrays Andrew Detmar. The 3 rapidly become good friends and take advantage of their powers for their own fun. When Andrew's terrible home life eventually leads to his abusing his powers, his 2 pals find themselves caught in the crossfire and decide to interfere. Michael B. Jordan stands out as immensely personable and likable amid a cast of young performers who were somewhat unknown at the time. Jordan appears to be at ease in the role of the popular high school kid, and his character's fate makes the performance more memorable. Chronicle outperformed expectations with a $22 million opening weekend, giving the star his first break in the superhero genre. Playing Steve Montgomery prepared him to play the Human Torch, aka Johnny Storm, in Fantastic Four.
Johnny.
Stan, you ready?
Yes, we are.
Flame on.
Coming in at number 7, Bryan Stevenson in Just Mercy. Jordan plays a real-life superhero battling for a racial justice in Just Mercy. He played the role of Bryan Stevenson, a lawyer who has fought diligently to liberate wrongfully condemned people from death row and change America's criminal justice system. The inspirational film was inspired by Stevenson's bestseller 2014 memoir, Just Mercy, A Story of Justice and Redemption, which earned Jordan the prize for Best Actor in a Motion Picture at the 2020 NAACP Awards. If you don't want to miss a fun fact about Michael B. Jordan, buckle up and keep watching.
The people standing in the back of this courtroom are all presumed guilty when accused. If they have to leave here and live in fear of when this very thing will happen to them, if we're just going to accept a system that treats you better if you're rich and guilty than if you're poor and innocent, then we can't claim to be just.
Next at number 6, Wallace in the series The Wire. Jordan rose to prominence as Wallace, a teenage heroin dealer who worked for D'Angelo Barksdale in The Pit, played by Larry Gilliard Jr. The tragic events that led to Wallace's death shocked and horrified viewers and resulted in one of the show's most iconic catchphrases. Michael B. Jordan initially auditioned for the character of Bodie in front of the casting director Alexa Fogel in New York City. He was called back twice, and the auditions went well, but he wasn't cast because Fogel thought he was too young. Jordan's friend J.W. Williams was released in the role. Instead, Jordan was asked to audition for Wallace's younger character, and he was cast in the role. Jordan undertook little preparation for the job, but dwelled on his memories growing up on the streets of Newark to prepare. Jordan stated, "I lived in a neighborhood with a lot of drug traffickers, and I know some people who may or may not sell drugs, so this is nothing new to me." 1 week before the filming, the actor learned that his character was going to be slain. David Simon, the show's creator, described Wallace as the emotional center of the first season and lauded Jordan's performance, adding he was sorry the character had to leave, but that the story comes first. Simon sees the character as an example of the cliche, a 16-year-old drug dealer is still a 16-year-old drug dealer.
Yo, D, look, I appreciate what you're trying to say and all, but I grew up in the courts, all right? I've been with them niggas since shit forever. I guess it's a home.
Next on the list at number 5, Reggie Montgomery in All My Children. Jordan was eager to get his next assignment after finishing The Wire, and he landed a role as Reggie on the long-running soap opera. Chadwick Boseman originated the part, but after speaking out against his character's stereotypical portrayal, he was fired in 2003. Jordan credited Boseman for the changes he witnessed in Reggie's character after taking over. Jordan said in a 2019 interview, "I was playing this role, not understanding that a lot of what I was going through was due to what Boseman had previously done for me. It's difficult to talk about how our actions influence others when we're in the heat of the moment." Despite the issue, fans commended his performance on this series. Before we continue the list, here's a little fun fact about Michael B. Jordan. Many have wondered if he is related to basketball player Michael Jordan. Guess what? He's not. Jordan was named after his father, Michael A. Jordan, rather than the famous basketball star. The B in his name stands for Bakari, which means promising in Swahili. MBJ truly is promising.
Dang, this stuff is great. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of different looks here and stuff.
Yeah, there are a couple of outfits I wanted to run by you.
Oh, I can't. I got about 12 weeks of work, due in the morning, so I can't do that right now.
Let's continue at number 4, Vince Howard in the film Friday Night Lights. The star hit the football field as East Dillon High's quarterback for the acclaimed series' 2 final seasons. Jordan said in an interview that one of the things he would miss most about filming the show was doing his own stunts. Jordan plays Vince Howard, a young teen from a damaged home who is fighting to make his way in the hit television drama about a Texas high school football team. When Coach Eric Taylor names Vince as his team's quarterback, he gives him something to strive for. During his 2 years on the show, Jordan delivered a profound, memorable performance and quickly became a fan favorite. Do you have any idea what the number 1 is on our list? Well, keep watching and find out.
What the hell are you doing here?
Having you as a coach has been one of the best things that ever happened to me. I don't know where I would be without you. I just want to let you know if you come back next season, I'm going to be focused. No mistakes, no drama. Just don't go.
Next at number 3, Oscar Grant III in Fruitvale Station. Michael B. Jordan was cast as the lead in the biographical drama Fruitvale Station only a year after Chronicle. The film is notable for several firsts. It is the first to star Michael B. Jordan in the lead role. It is the first feature film directed by Ryan Coogler. And it is the first of many collaborations between the actor and filmmaker. Fruitvale Station is based on the true story of Oscar Grant III, a 22-year-old African-American man who was shot and murdered by police on January 1, 2009 in Oakland, California. After being involved in a fight on the subway, Grant was detained by police and then fatally shot in the back. The film, both passionate and tragic, depicts Grant's final 24 hours. Strong tension permeates the entire movie because even as Grant goes about his everyday routine, viewers are aware of the disaster that is about to unfold. Viewers praised Michael B. Jordan's performance as Grant because he could bring empathy and depth to the role. While Grant is shown as an imperfect guy with many flaws in the film, the character is clearly relatable and deserves a second chance at life. Jordan is adept at making three-dimensional human characters appear with both excellent and terrible attributes rather than scripted characters. He was able to bring a news story to life with emotional intensity and subtlety in Fruitvale Station. The film demonstrated how much work remained in the fight for racial justice. More than a decade after Grant's death, and in the aftermath of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and countless others, the actor has been outspoken about the need for the battle to continue. Wait, there's more. Coming in at number 2, Adonis Johnson in Creed. Michael B. Jordan reunited with filmmaker Ryan Coogler for Creed, a spin-off of the classic Rocky film series in 2015. Adonis Creed, Apollo Creed's son, travels to Philadelphia to persuade his late father's friend Rocky Balboa to train him as he aspires to be a renowned fighter like his father. Jordan also played Adonis in Creed 2, and according to IndieWire, he is in talks to not only appear in, but also direct the 3rd Creed film. As the latest addition in a long-running and iconic franchise like Rocky, Michael B. Jordan's role in this picture catapulted him to superstardom. Critics praised Creed for recreating the same underdog theme that made Sylvester Stallone so effective in the previous image, with Jordan's charm carrying the film for much of the time. Jordan's portrayal of Adonis Creed is incredibly physical, both in and out of the ring, and he is extremely convincing as a young fighter. Jordan does an excellent job of playing the tortured hero and embracing the role. He has the entire spectrum of ability to ensure that fans experience what his character is feeling. And now, the number 1 on our list, Erik Killmonger in Black Panther. After being a part of a great franchise like Rocky, Michael B. Jordan could only go one place, Marvel Studios. Jordan featured as the antagonist Erik Killmonger Stevens in 2018's Black Panther, his 3rd collaboration with filmmaker Ryan Coogler. For many, Jordan's performance as the film's antagonist was the highlight of Black Panther. The character, revealed to be a Wakandan descendant named Ndjaka, is given a dynamic and sympathetic past that allows audiences to relate to him. Jordan gives very distinct energy to the role, who manages to be casual, regal, and insane all at the same time. Killmonger is a fearsome foe for Chadwick Boseman's King T'Challa, thanks to Michael B. Jordan's incredible physique and considerable makeup work to give him his characteristic self-inflicted wounds. Jordan doesn't appear as Erik Killmonger until late in the film, but he makes the most of his screen time worthwhile when he does. While the Marvel Cinematic Universe has done an excellent job of constructing possibly the most widely connected franchise in contemporary film history, it occasionally struggles to create compelling adversaries. Killmonger, on the other hand, does not have that difficulty. Killmonger stands out from his badass entrance to his cool-as-hell wardrobe. That's not even mentioning his scary, and in many ways tragic performance. MBJ isn't even the top liner of Black Panther, as that title belongs to the late Chadwick Boseman. Still, he's so crucial to the film's success that it's difficult to envision anyone else in the position. A typical leading man may be hesitant to portray a bad role in a huge film, but Jordan embraced it so wholeheartedly here that it's difficult to award it anything but full marks. Michael B. Jordan appears to have transformed himself into a Hollywood legend in a short period of time. Keep a lookout for Michael B. Jordan, who is sure to add more roles to his already stellar career. Did we miss something on the list? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and please subscribe and hit the like button. You can turn on the notification icon so you don't miss out on any of our incredible videos. That's all for today, and I'll see you in the next video.